Everybody, welcome to Prepper Junkie. Today we're just going to compare a few buttstocks here, give you my opinions on them, and tell you which one I like the best and which one I like the least. So starting at the bottom here, we just have a plain old Magpul here, an FDE. We have a BCM Gunfighter buttstock mod 0, and we have a Magpul CTR, which with the lock, and then we have a B5 Systems Sopmod. Alright, so let's just start with pricing. Can't remember. I think it's like 30 bucks maybe. I can't remember on this one. The BCM was 55. This one was also 55. These are typically 90 to 95. I got it on a Black Friday sale for less than 55, like $53 and change. So yeah, it was a good deal on that one. Alright, so they all have, except from this one I believe, the QD mount. QD mount, QD mount, QD mount, no QD mount. So the QD mounts, I do prefer them with QD mount, so this one already is not in my good graces. But you do have obviously the parts here for putting on a normal sling or whatever. When they're on the rifle, obviously this one has the most amount of wiggle, which drives me crazy. I do not like that. Any wiggle on my buttstock, it drives me nuts. Then I would say it was followed by maybe the Gunfighter. These are kind of equal in a few aspects, but the CTR lock is really nice. It does grip it really well. So I think maybe this one has just a slightly bit more wiggle than this CTR, and this one doesn't frickin' move once it's on. It's really solid. So I would say this one is a winner of the wiggle moves. Wiggle, wiggle. All right. When it comes to let's have a look here. So this one I think wins for minimalistic, not going to catch on anything with the design that they've put out, which is really cool. I think, you know, it's a nice feature. It has a huge lever for moving, obviously, the stock. So that's really cool. I love the minimalistic, that it's not going to get caught. I do like that. It has a slightly larger cheek weld than these two. This one has a huge cheek weld. And it's an extremely comfortable stock. The downside to this one is that when you put in your QD mount, your QD swivel and mount, because the way that this cutout is, you can't turn it. It won't turn, which seems crazy to me. I mean, maybe it's not a big deal for some, but that was just kind of surprised me. And then you have a section here where you can wrap up your sling and then put a band on here. This is what this little groove in here, so you can securely put that on your stock if you're going in a vehicle or something and worry about getting caught. Alright, ones with have extra features would be this one. You have two tubes here that come out, and you can put batteries in there, 1, 2, 3 batteries, or a small cleaning kit, or firing pin, things like that, whatever you want to put in there. I do have 1, 2, 3 batteries in there because I run my lights, my weapon light and my EOTech run on them, so I like to have spares with me. So for features, I'd probably say this one has the best feature. And then on this also, this, just so you know, this is an anti swivel thing. So if you basically put your QD mount in here and it locks in, it won't swivel. Again, pros and cons. You may like it, you may not. Just letting you know. Weight, obviously, let's get a scale here. Obviously weight is important to a lot of people, myself included, but you might be surprised once I get to the final here. Alright, let's have a look at Magpul. 8.5, CTR, Magpul CTR 9.1, BCM 8.3, this is the lightest one. And then I'm going to put this one on here, but it does have batteries in one of the tubes, so but typically it weighs 11.8, but I do have batteries in there, that's why it's showing it's heavier. So there you go. So for being light, if you want to go light, the BCM is the way to go. It's kind of all the features that I think you really need to know about. Which one do I prefer? Anyone want to take a guess? B5. And the reason for it, it has these massive cheek welds, and honestly, when I got it in the mail, I was like, holy crap, that thing is huge. But when I put that on my rifle and I put my cheek on that, I was like, holy crap, this is never coming off my rifle. So it is a little heavier, but for me, I think it balances the gun a little better. but the comfort I get of putting my cheek on there is just phenomenal. I really like it. I was really surprised how much I liked it, to be honest with you. My least favorite is this one, just because it lacks features, and it's got the wobble. So that one's last. Next, I would probably go with, which one? It's my second favorite. I'm torn between these two, obviously. Some things I don't like about this is it's hard to get on without like an Allen key or a firing pin. You gotta really squeeze this up there, so it's kind of difficult to get on and off. The QD mount blocking, kind of frustrating, and it has a slightly bigger cheek weld than the CTR. I guess it's personal preference. I think these maybe are just kind of tied for second. You know, if this had a bigger cheek weld, I would like it a little more, I think. But I love the CTR. I love the friction lock, so it doesn't move. And this one, so you know, I think it's a toss-up for second with these two for me personally. But this one is hands down my favorite of the B5 systems. All right, you know, again, guys, this is just my opinion. You know, maybe your opinion differs. It's totally fine. You know, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. If you have any comments, any questions, please leave them below. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. And as always, I appreciate everyone following along. Have a great day, guys.